Percy is ready to leave the station. He's busting his buffers with excitement. What's Percy pulling today? Percy pulls out of the station pulling passengers. Percy pulls out of the station pulling passengers and pineapples. Now Percy pulls out of the station pulling passengers, pineapples, and a piano. Can you remember what Percy is pulling? Percy pulls out of the station pulling passengers, pineapples, and a piano. I wonder what's next. Percy pulls out of the station pulling passengers, pineapples, a piano, and presents. Can you still remember all the things Percy was pulling? Let's see. Percy pulls out of the station pulling passengers, pineapples, a piano, and presents. Can you guess where Percy is going? Percy is puffing his way to a party. Here are some dots. If we join the dots, we will see one of the engines on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. I wonder which engine that is. Let's join the dots and find out. Here we go. There's a large tender, the cab, and there's the dome. This is a very big engine. It's got a very small funnel. Can you tell who it is yet? Around the buffers and the wheels, it's got lots of wheels. Do you know who it is? That's right. It's Gordon. Hello, Gordon. Today, Edward, Henry, and Gordon all have different jobs to do. See if you can guess who is doing which job. One engine is going to collect coal, one is going to collect freight, and another is going to collect the express. Can you guess what Gordon is doing today? Off he goes, around the bends, he's on his way. But what is he going to do? Almost there. Gordon is collecting the express at Knapford Station. Who's next? Henry. What is Henry doing today? He's got a windy way to go. Around the bends, steaming along. Henry is collecting freight from the docks today. Can you guess what Edward is doing today? He's on his way, twisting and turning and puffing along. That's right. Edward is shunting coal cars at the coaling plant. Now they can all be really useful engines. Well done, Gordon. Well done, Henry. And well done, Edward. Sir Topham Hatt has given Percy a big job. It's going to take him all night. At night, everything looks different. It can be hard to know what things are, so Percy likes to guess. First, Percy has to go to the docks. What can that be? Percy thinks it could be a giant bird. It's very tall. It has a long arm, and it's at the docks. Of course, it's not a bird. It's Cranky the Crane. Next, Percy is pulling his freight car through a village. But what can this be? Percy thinks it could be a strange building. It looks like a block with 2 rows of holes. But buildings don't move, and they can't honk a horn. And those aren't holes, they're windows. Of course. It's not a strange building, it's Bertie the bus. Things do look different in the dark. But you guessed what they were. Well done. Every engine on the island of Sodor looks different. Can you tell who this is? This engine has a tall funnel and a sparkly, shiny dome. What else can we see on this engine? It's the number 5. Do you know which engine on Sodor is number 5? Here's another clue. This engine is bright and shiny and red. There's only one engine on Sodor who is red. Do you know who it is? That's right, it's James. Hello, James. Freddie has a heavy load today. It has to be delivered to the transfer yards. First, he has to go up this steep hill. Does Freddie have to puff fast or slow? If he puffs up slowly, the load will pull him back down before he gets to the top. So what should Freddie do? That's right. Freddie has to puff up the steep hill quickly. Now Freddie has to puff down the steep hill. Does Freddie have to puff fast or slow? If Freddie puffs down too fast, his heavy load could push him off the track. So what should Freddie do? Yes, Freddie has to puff slowly down the steep hill. Freddie put on his brakes so he could puff down slowly. Now he can deliver his load safely to the transfer yards. Well done, Freddie. Today, Thomas must take a boat to the docks. But he needs to go under a bridge. Which is the best bridge for Thomas to go under? The first bridge is wide enough for Thomas and the boat. But what about the mast? This bridge isn't tall enough. What about this bridge? It's very tall. The mast will fit under that bridge. But is it wide enough? This bridge is much too narrow. What about this bridge? It's very tall and it's very wide. Thomas can pull the boat under this bridge. Well done, Thomas.